It was the height of World War II, and the skies over Europe were filled with the deafening roar of fighter planes. The Luftwaffe, the German Air Force, was on a mission to destroy the B-17 bombers of the Allied forces. But in the midst of this chaos, one man stood out, James Howard, a P-51 Mustang pilot. James Howard was a former airline pilot who had joined the United States Army Air Corps in 1941. He was a skilled and fearless pilot, known for his quick reflexes and sharp shooting. On January 11, 1944, Howard and his squadron were on a mission to escort a group of B-17 bombers to their target in Germany. But as they approached their destination, they were ambushed by a large group of Luftwaffe fighters. The outnumbered Allied pilots were caught off guard and were quickly losing ground. But not James Howard. He immediately sprang into action, taking on the enemy fighters single-handedly. For 30 minutes, he fought alone, using every trick and tactic he knew to keep the enemy at bay. He was a master of aerial combat, and his P-51 Mustang was his weapon. His skill and bravery were unmatched, and he shot down 4 enemy fighters in that one battle. But he didn't stop there. He continued to fend off the enemy, protecting the B-17 bombers and allowing them to complete their mission. Thanks to James Howard's heroic actions, the B-17 bombers were able to complete their mission and return home safely. But the story of James Howard's bravery doesn't end there. James Howard's courage and skill in that one battle earned him the Congressional Medal of Honor. He became a legend among his fellow pilots and a hero to the American people. But for James Howard, it was just another day in the life of a P-51 Mustang pilot. He continued to fly missions and fight for his country until the end of the war. Today, James Howard's story lives on as a testament to the bravery and sacrifice of the men and women who fought in World War II. He will always be remembered as the P-51 Mustang pilot who fought alone for 30 minutes to protect his fellow soldiers. And that is the incredible story of James Howard, the true hero of the skies.